Welcome to the Schitt's Creek Motel.
This week we're seasoning with
a little bit of Alexis
and a dash of
David,
because we're rustling up a treat from Schitt's Creek.
Love that journey for me.
I guess it's time to figure out how to fold in cheese.
Do you fold it in half like a piece of paper and drop it in the pot, or what do you do?
Welcome to Bite Club. Let's cook.
Oh, I'd kill for a good coma right now.
A quarter cup at a time. A thin stream. It's supposed to be a thin stream. Blend it really well, or you'll burn. David, that's not right.
Okay, well, that's because I'm ladling and stirring at the same time, and you're just standing there.
Now is not the time to lose focus, darling.
This was your idea. You're the one who allegedly made the enchiladas.
Yes, so try to keep up. Okay, next. Now's the time to sprinkle in the chili pepper flakes.
We've already done that.
What number are we on?
Oh my God, is this not your mother's recipe?
Yes, and now I'm passing it on to you. So try to keep up. Next step is to...
The base of our sauce is a combo of beautiful dried peppers. I'm doing 4 mild and sweet ancho chilies for their fruity, smoky flavour. For a little tanginess, 4 guajillo peppers, and for a little heat, 4 Cascabel chilies.
That's a lot of information.
If you want some extra kick, go ahead and add in a couple of fiery arbol chilies too. But I'm going to pass on those today.
You make good choices.
First off, clean up all the peppers.
Mr. Clean.
Remove the stems and get rid of all the seeds. And be sure to remove any membranes from the middle. Now, contrary to popular belief, it's actually here where all that fiery heat hangs out.
I didn't know.
Cut the chilies up into manageable chunks and then toast them in a dry pan for a minute or two until fragrant. Be sure not to scorch them or they'll be horrible and bitter.
Okay, that's gross.
You're better off underdoing it than overdoing it. Once they're nice and toasty, pop the peppers into a large bowl and cover over with boiling water. Then these puppies need a good 20 to 30 minutes to soak.
I shall bathe.
In the same frying pan, whack up the heat, then drop in an onion peeled and halved, 2 halved tomatoes, and 4 cloves of garlic.
You're wafting off your breath.
Unlike the chilies, we want to get some char on these guys to give us some smokiness and good depth of flavour. Once the vegetables are nicely charred, pop them aside. Steal about 200 millilitres of the soaking liquid from the chilies.
Called it liquid stink this morning.
Before draining them and discarding the rest of the liquid. Pop the peppers into a food processor, along with the onion, tomato and garlic. The reserving soaking liquid from the chilies, a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt, and 500 millilitres of chicken stock. Then blend until smooth.
Blend it really well.
If you want to get rid of all the bits and have a perfectly smooth sauce, strain it through a fine sieve.
Seems like a lot of work.
And simmer for half an hour until it's darkened in colour and thickened up a little.
Wonder what color I'll get.
That's 1 sauce down and 1 to go.
Okay, well, that's a lot.
Kick things off by melting 30 grams of butter in a medium saucepan. Then drop in 30 grams of plain flour to make a roux.
I'm sorry, a what?
This is going to thicken our sauce.
Oh,
Cook out the flour for a couple of minutes to get rid of any nasty raw flour taste. Then hit the roux with half a teaspoon of garlic powder and half a teaspoon of onion powder. And slowly pour in 300 millilitres of milk. Make sure you're whisking it up constantly to prevent any pesky lumps.
Nightmare.
Bring the sauce up to a gentle simmer for about 5 minutes until it's slightly thickened. The sauce is ready when it coats the back of a spoon.
Next step is to fold in the cheese.
Fold in 100 grams of grated cheddar cheese.
What does that mean? What does fold in the cheese mean?
Well, just take a flat spatula and gently sort of push it along the bottom and then up through the middle and you know what, it doesn't bloody matter. Just stir in the cheese, it'll be fine.
well, that's a relief.
Heat a large frying pan with a little oil and fry off a diced onion and a diced pepper. These guys need around 5 minutes until they're softened.
Till 3 minutes later.
Chuck in a couple of minced garlic cloves, then hit it with a teaspoon each of smoked paprika, ground cumin, oregano and kosher salt.
Kosher? And halal.
And half a teaspoon of ground black pepper and the same of chili powder.
Time to sprinkle in the chili pepper flakes.
We've already done that.
Cook that off for a couple of minutes to bloom the spices. If you fancy a little extra heat, a couple of fiery pickled serrano chilies are a delicious addition.
Hot.
Once your concoction is nice and fragrant, go in with 2 cooked shredded chicken breasts.
Popped a breast, poor dear.
Or like us, chuck in a few handfuls of leftover roast chicken.
This is just left over from the picnic yesterday.
Add in a 400-gram tin of drained black beans.
Is that wind?
Mix everything together and heat it through for a couple of minutes. Grab a large baking dish and ladle in enough enchilada sauce to coat the bottom. Then you're going to need 12 to 14 small soft flour tortillas. If you're in the UK, this brand is a personal fave.
Yum!
Grab a tortilla and give it a dunk in the enchilada sauce.
How about that dip?
Then lay it flat, add a generous spoonful of the filling to the centre, and sprinkle over a little grated cheese. I'm using a mature cheddar for want of a better UK option. You'll need about 150 grams in total for the whole dish.
That's a heck of a lot of cheddar.
Tightly roll your creation into a cigar, encasing all that lovely filling. Then place it seam side down onto the baking tray, and repeat.
Again, dear. Clue.
You need to work quickly as the soggy tortillas might fall apart, although the ones I'm using hold up pretty well. That's why I love them.
That sounds amazing.
Once the tray is tightly packed, drizzle over a little more enchilada sauce. Then pour over the cheese sauce. You might need to give it a quick reheat to make it a pourable consistency again.
This whole situation is starting to gross me out.
Then top off the enchiladas with the remaining grated cheese.
It's a lot of dairy.
These need to bake for 20 to 25 minutes at 190°C fan until it's deliciously golden brown on top.
Wow.
You've got to practice a little patience and leave the enchiladas to cool for about 10 minutes before serving.
Because you just get burned.
Serve up with your choice of toppings. We like to do a combo of soured cream, avocado, sliced jalapenos, spring onions, and coriander.
So many choices, one little plate.
And that, friends, is how you make Moira's, or rather Adelina's, enchiladas from Schitt's Creek. But hold on a minute, you fancy something sweet after all that?
Oh, of course.
Well, you can find all our recipes and any equipment used in our videos over on biteclub.tv. Remember, the first rule of Bite Club is you talk about Bite Club.